Abby's View. You are probably going to find what I am about to tell you a tad unbelievable. You may accuse me of mendacity, of stretching the truth or telling a tall tale. You may think I am using poetic license or am being disingenuous, but I swear the following is exactly what Charlie told me, or as close a facsimile as I can recount. It seems the real reason I had not seen Charlie, nor any of his kin in quite some time, was not due to the roaming feral cat or any other predator that might scare off such small and gentle creatures. No, the real reason they had been absent from the yard or the near vicinity was because they had been on a mission of utmost importance. A mission that, had it ended in failure, would have repercussions that would have been felt throughout the entire county. They had been on a mission to rescue a fairy princess. Now I know already that some of you just laid down this story with disgust, followed by a rather large harumph. I implore you to please pick it back up and continue. Mind you, I said their mission was to rescue a fairy princess, not the fairy princess, so that right there should bring some of you back. I also know that this is a story of life here on Lordan Farms, but we were on the property when Charlie told me the story, and most of the adventure happened back in the woods by the creek, which is still part of the property. Being a domesticated animal myself, I had never been privy to some of the information I received that day, but it was something for sure. It turns out there is a lot going on in the world right under our noses that we don't know about, and I already explained a little of how sensitive my nose is, so that is saying a lot. According to Charlie, there are a lot of fairies and other what we would call magical creatures in the world. And for every magical creature that does good in the world, there are an equal number of magical creatures that try and do harm. Charlie went on to tell me quite a tale of how an important fairy princess got captured by an evil group of wood shadows. She had been missing for some time before Charlie and his kin were called in. They had to use all their resources to not only find where the fairy princess was being held, but they also had to devise a plan of escape that would be the least dangerous and the most apt to succeed. To be totally truthful with you, I could not follow all that I was told, for the story was long, and Charlie went into great detail of the entire set of events. Believe you me when I say that Charlie is a master storyteller, and morning had become afternoon by the time his tale was finished. The fairy princess was successfully rescued. The woods were safe, for now. The county was safe, for now. All was as it should be. I really believe that Charlie believed every word he told me, but I can't help that a little doubt remains in my mind to this day. After all, I have seen many a tiny flying insect that looks like a magical fairy, and shadows are just shadows whether they are in the woods or not, aren't they?